Hello and welcome to another episode of Trini in Atlanta. Thank you all for all the wonderful comments, the new subscribers, my new friends. I so appreciate you all. Today we are making curry duck and fresh peas dal and some bus up shot. So I'm going to turn on. First I'm going to start with this peas dal. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in this pot. I'm going to get some garlic. Oops. Oops. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm going to chunk this. And I'm going to make it into like a curry. So do you know what the grater I had here this morning? Did you
Yes,
put
in the dishwasher at the
Okay.
top.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to grate some of this, just enough to chunky this peas dal, because the peas dal is kind of like it's a curry. I like this, and this you could eat with anything. Okay, so this should be 2 grain of garlic would be enough. I'll put some extra seasoning later and some onions. Okay. Okay, so in the oil I'm going to drop I'm going to drop these onions there and let it fry up a little bit. And as usual, I have my curry here and all my bags with my spices, my Trini spices right here. So I'm going to take some of this. You can use the ordinary curry, but I'm going to use just a little bit of the duck goat curry because this is only a 1 pound of peas. So I'm going to use maybe 2 teaspoons. Let me see how much 2 teaspoons look at before I say 2 teaspoons. Okay, let's see. Let me see. So before I do this, let me put the garlic in there. So this is medium heat because I don't want everything to burn. That smells good already. And I'm going to put, let me see, 1, because you don't want this only with curry. So that be enough. 2 teaspoons of curry will be more than enough for that. Then I'm going to put just a little bit of anchar masala, just a little bit, maybe 1/4 teaspoon. Same thing, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, not a whole bunch of that. Some turmeric, maybe 1/4 teaspoon as well of turmeric. And then about a teaspoon of jeera. That'll be enough for jeera. Then I'm going to get some water and I'm going to let that fry up here. Okay, see that there? So I have a little bit of everything there. Now I'll tell you something about everybody tells me a lot about the carapole leaves. And I'll tell you something, when we were younger and my mom was teaching us to cook, that used to only come in the curry powder. So you used to get a little bit in the curry powder, and if you were lucky enough, you got that, you cook with it. So when I was learning to cook, I never had curry leaves. It's good if you have it to cook, but I always keep forgetting to take that. Now this I fry up, and I'm going to throw this in here now. This is this is 1 pound of fresh frozen pigeon peas.
And fresh frozen really means, yeah, it might sound like an oxymoron, right? But no. Fresh frozen means that as soon as it's peeled and it's shelled, they flash freeze it.
And they freeze it right in the garden.
Yes.
Plenty of the time.
Yes, so that's what it means, fresh frozen. It does not go out there and go in the fridge and get frozen a week later. It's frozen almost immediately when picked.
Good. So let that continue frying a little bit. In that, of course, I'll add a little bit of slap your mama. I'm going to add a teaspoon of slap your mama, not more than that, maybe half a teaspoon, because I don't want it salty. So I'll do half a teaspoon of slap your mama. And then when it's finished, I'll taste it before I add any more salt. I'm going to add some black pepper. And I'm going to let this keep frying. Now I'm turning this pot on so it'll start to heat. Okay, let that heat. So while, oh no, this is not good. While that is frying up and that pot is hotting, I'm going to peel some garlic so I could make a little fresh seasoning for the peas dal, and to put a little bit of fresh seasoning on top of the curry duck when I'm done. Let me see, let me get the kettle. Thank you. Get the kettle and me fill this with water. Maybe yeah, I don't want too much water because this will not take too long to cook. This is not a, I'm gonna fill this up and put back that in on the kettle. Okay, so I'm going to put this back to hot, so I'll have that ready for the duck. So right in here, I'm going to add some oil, maybe two spoons of oil. I'm going to put this up to cook. This is, keep my eyes on that. Okay, and let that start there. And that I have onions here. Okay, so that's fried. I have one little grain of garlic here. I'm going to put another one and let that fry up in the curry with the okay, so let that stay there. Okay. So right here, I'm going to turn this down just a little because I want to put this inside here, and I'm going to put 1 pot spoon of curry, duck goat curry in this, 1 pot spoon of the duck goat curry in this. Then I'm going to put, as usual, just a tip of everything else. Just about a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, about a 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, quarter teaspoon of anchor masala, and I'll put some of the jeera when I'm done. So I'm going to fry this a little. Because it's not a big duck I have, it's a farm duck and it's not a very big one. And now I'm going to fry up this curry and let it get creamy instead of grainy. I wanted to cook out the graininess of the curry, which is really the rawness of the curry. So let that cook down there. While that is cooking, I'm going to continue peeling this garlic and making a little bit of fresh seasoning with the bandania and the garlic and maybe a little couple of pimentos and 1 hot pepper, and grind everything just to put in the seasoning on top when it's done cooking. Okay, I'm done with these. I'm done with these completely. I'll put this away. This I will use in a little bit, but I'll still put it away until I'm ready. Okay? So, okay, that is still frying there. Put it on a higher heat so it will cook down. Keep turning it. Okay, and as usual, I have some duck that Shafik got, and he cut it up and wash it, and I season it, and inside there I use some of the green seasoning that he usually makes with the ginger and the bandania and the thyme and some cilantro and some parsley, some celery and garlic and all of that. And then I add some of the slap your mama taste. I add some black pepper and I add some of the seasoning, all the curry powder and thing you see me put in this, just a little bit, so I can marinate it in that. So this is marinated, everything right here. The same thing you see I put inside here, just a lot less I put it inside here just to marinate with the seasoning and some slap your mama. And that is what that's having here. So I'm going to wash this out just now. Take this. Stir this up and let this fry down. Okay, let this fry down right here. Leave that for a little minute. I'm going to cover it and let it let go all the water, the fresh water that it would have. It wouldn't have a lot because this is still a farm duck. I'm going to turn the fire to maybe 3/4 and let me see what will come out of that. I'm going to wash this a little and wait for a little minute, and when I'm ready I'll use this little bit of the seasoning water in there. So while all of that is cooking, this is not ready. I'm going to use this to put all of that in there. Some garlic, the rest of onions, How are you feeling today, my love?
Better than yesterday.
Yesterday, you needed to rest. You've been going non-stop. Did you take my rag? We we are trying to plan a little vacation and a little cruise. We are trying to go on a little cruise. So he's been trying to get everything ready for when we are ready to leave. So he pushed himself so much that he could not even move too much yesterday. So he had to rest. So he said he's feeling better today.
Well,
Thank
I hadn't planned this vacation with one worker down. You know, that
Yeah.
makes it a whole different ball game there.
Well, hopefully he'll be back. A lot of people from the last video who know he's been sick, they have been praying for him with good regards. So hopefully this will be the last week that he'll be down and everything will come back to get back to normal. I can't see that. I have to put it here where I can actually see it and do it. It's too far for me. Okay, so why are you giving me trouble? Yesterday I used it.
And keep all up and start all over again.
Take out everything.
And start all over again.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It is not sitting. I don't know why. Maybe you can try and see if you can do it. I don't know. Let me turn that on to the door. It's not sitting. Right. Perfect. Okay. And put this on and see if it will, before I put everything on there. Okay, let me see if I can get it one more time. And if I don't, I'll just have to use the thing. Okay. 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 This was not so, but today it's not working how it's supposed to. It's supposed to come this way and then stick. Okay, let me see if that is going to work there. I think so. I think I got it. I think I got it. Got it. Okay. So my niece called me from Naples, Florida. She is visiting her cousin there. I just wanted to say shout out to Patrick and Rachel and all the kids and everybody who is on vacation in Naples and having a feast with Patrick. Patrick promised he's going to come one of these days and cook with me. So I'm holding him to that. So I'm just chopping these things quickly. Okay, quickly, put a little water in that. Chop that quickly so I could use that to finish out the nice curry. And that's it. Ah, that is awesome. Smells so good. Okay. See what is happening here? Yep. So it is let go in the water. It's supposed to. See that? It is letting go the water. So as you know, this is a shop duck, so this is not going to take a long time. As soon as that water is done, and I put one water, it will be done. So yesterday I had some flour left over because I made some pepper roti. Yesterday I made some pepper roti and I had some flour left over. So I'm going to use the flour today to make a couple of buttercup shots for us to have with the duck and the pigeon peas dal. So it's pretty busy today. I had a lot of new people who is coming in from vacation because we are in the middle of vacationing. People are coming to town and coming to visit us and have some doubles and some curry duck. Because most of the Trinidadians who come into Tasa, that's what they want. Curry duck, buttercup shot. So okay. Let that continue. Let me see. Yep, that is good. The water is still in there. Let me put it in the microwave for a couple of minutes and let that continue. Curry duck is my favorite food. I love curry duck. Awesome. I think this might be done. Let me make a place here and see that. Look, I get it done. So I'm going to take this masher here and I'm going to just give it a quick, not all because I don't want it to be fine. I'm just going to give it a quick. You could even use the back of the spoon, but because the pot is so low, it is easier, and I'm so short, it is easier for me to do something like this. And that's it. I'm going to put it back on the stove. I'm going to taste it. And then I'm going to add what I need to add to this. So let me taste it before I do anything else. Now, I know I cook different to a lot of people. I don't cook like a lot of people. So here in this bag, I have a couple tablespoons of coconut milk that I am going to add half of this to this. Not a lot, just half. Just about half of this. So it's maybe 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. Maybe. Not even that much. And that way this is how I like it. I like the curry a little creamy. Now I'm going to add a little water to this and some of this seasoning. And that is it. I put a little green seasoning in there. 1 tablespoon of green seasoning in there. This is it. Just a little pepper salt, just a little, like about that, just a very little. And maybe a 1/4 cup of water, or maybe even less. And that's it. And that's it. So this is a peas dal. You can eat it with curry duck, you could eat it with dal, and you could eat it with rice like dal, or you could eat it just like that if you like it. But I like it with butter chut or even dal puri. I like it to soak it and make it wet. Make my roti wet. I like it like that because I like wet food. I don't like dry food. Okay. That is good. That doesn't need anything else. It could do with a little pepper, but we can always put that on top. Some pepper is all that needs. So I'm going to turn this off and leave this here for now until we are done. So okay, this was the bowl that it was in. I'm going to throw it back in the bowl so that that's it there. And this is done. As I said, there's a lot of people who cook their food differently, and they might say you don't need to put coconut milk in it. Definitely, you do not need to put coconut milk in it. I just like to put coconut milk in it. I did not cover my microwave and I made a mess. So before it gets to be dry, I'm going to clean it up. And that's it. So let me see how this is going. Yep. This is frying down here. I'm going to move this and then I'm going to continue frying until all the water has been absorbed. In that. While that is doing, I'm going to roll these rotis. This is some of the butter, the Kerrygold, some ghee and some avocado oil. This is what this is in here. And I just put a little bit in there and I roll the roti. And I'll use the same thing to cook the roti. That's it there. And that's it. Here we have 3. You know I have to make small roti because my tower is very small. So I'm going to cover that and let that continue raising. I'm coming up, wash my hands. Then I'm going to get some hot water that I have in the kettle to put in this, because this, you see, this has been, it's starting to stick. You see, my love? It is sticking there. So I am going to put, oh, I was going to use this. Who put it in the thing?
Oh, is it? You good?
You good? You didn't touch it?
You good?
Okay, no, I don't need it.
It's good.
I prefer not to. I will use this. I'm going to put some water in this, and I'm not going to put a lot because I don't want the duck to be over soft. I don't think the duck, because these farm duck does not take very long to cook. I'm going to cover this back and let it cook there. Yeah, this is not going to take long. That is going, I'm going to put that and let that cook right there. Okay, so I just want to say thank you to everybody who who reached out to me today from Trinidad. On the next video, I will write down everybody's name so I can shout out to you all. Today was a long day by Tassa and I didn't get a chance to do that. But I appreciate you reaching out to me. I really, really appreciate you. I love hearing from you. It makes me feel like I'm doing something that everybody can benefit from. If there's something you want to cook and you can ask me, I will do it if I can make it. Some people ask me to make things like burfi and things. I don't know how to make burfi. I know to make gulab jamun, and I will definitely, that is a fat korma. I will definitely make some in a future video, so you can see my husband is not ready for me to make gulab jamun yet. So because when we make gulab jamun, this family devours it. Anyways, thank you very much for reaching out to me. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for all your love, and thank you for all your subscription. Tommy, get up. The rain was falling in Georgia. The rain has been falling this evening, and when the rain falls, the cat, the boy cat Tommy, he does not come out. He goes into a corner where you cannot find him, and he stays there until the rain is over. So I am guessing the rain is over for now because he's out, so he could sense that the rain is done. He will only come out when the rain is done. Hey, pop up? When mommy pop up? Yes, I seen you. He is such a precious. We've had him since 2012. Since 2012 we had him, and then we had baby Kai too, the girl cat, for quite a while. So let this continue. Let me see how that roti is raising, and then I'll know when it's time to make this roti. So this is not ready yet. This flour is not ready. And when it is ready, even then I'm only going to make one, and just for you to see, and that'll be good. I'll just make this one when that is almost done. I'll make this one, and Shafik and I can have something. Well, not Shafik, I don't know. He just ate. I brought food from my Tassa for him because he had had a long day. So I bought some jerk chicken and some rice and peas and some kalaloo and macaroni pie and plantains. And he devoured that. So I am going to leave this here, let it soak again. And then when this is almost ready, I will show you how to do the roti. Let me get my little baby tower. My little baby tower that lit my bilna. So as soon as this is halfway done, I am going to start making the roti. So you and I could have dinner. Alright, this feels good. Let's see. Let me taste one piece of this. Now this is not raw because it's fry up nice. It's just hard. It's just tough. It is not raw. It's only tough. I'm not so tough here. Oh, it's good though. Better than one. I own. Okay. Shafik and I are trying to go on a cruise, and I am thinking we have already paid for it, but when we did, we didn't expect all this to happen with my brother Paul, because it was just a normal little surgery he was having, and then it's taking a longer time to get better. And so if he's back and everything is good, we'll still continue because the cruise is not until on the 22nd we are leaving. But if we are going to take you along, if we get to go, we're going to take you along. We're going to get some videos done there because we have never been there. But I'm not going to tell you where we are going to go until you see the videos. So you can guess when you see the videos where we are. It is not in America, I'm going to say that. That is all I'm going to say about that. It is not here. So I'm going to take you along. This is ready. So I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to start making this and this only. One roti only. Did you check those avocados and see if they are ripe? Let's see.
I did not.
Oh yeah, feel this one, see if it is. We got these yesterday at the food depot. I'm going to cut it. I don't know if it's good. Usually those avocados, those small ones, always have some kind of a blemish on them.
That was the moment of truth.
Yep.
You know, we're like 50% lucky with these. Sometimes we buy them, they are so good, and then sometimes you buy them, they are horrible. So we always take a chance. They're not that expensive.
They were 99 cents.
Yeah, 99 cents. 99 cents for an avocado. So why not? With a 50% success rate.
Let's see. Okay, it went through like cheese.
Ta-da!
Like butter or cheese or...
Drum roll, please.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
that's so good.
Look at that, folks.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am so glad you all could join us for this occasion.
Let's taste it. Let's taste it.
I am just overjoyed that that is blemish free.
Fine. You have got to taste this. This is like a fruit. It tastes like a fruit. Taste that. It tastes like a fruit, doesn't it?
Pretty good.
Tastes really good. I'm going to have some with some of this curry duck, pigeon peas. I'm definitely having some of these.
Yesterday I had some mango as well from the Indian grocery.
Yeah.
They were excellent. Well, one was excellent. The next one was just good. But one was super sweet.
But you know, people, my husband is angry at me because I am just an Indian girl from the country in Trinidad. I never know people sell mango by the pound.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm going to say this. People might find it funny, but we sell bus-up shot by the pound.
But we have a buffet.
Yes.
We have
I'm
a
just
buffet
saying.
style. So, but if
I'm
you
just
buy
saying.
roti, do you pay by the pound for
No,
the
you
bus
do not. You get
It's
your bus-up
only
shop.
when you buy food off the buffet.
Yes.
You have to pay by the
So I
pound.
don't mind. This is at home. I can't go by the neighbor and beg for a mango. So I will go to the grocery and whatever they ask for it, I will pay it because I love mango.
Yeah. It's
I
good though.
love
It's
mango.
good though. But I have a problem paying how much? $3.50 a pound for mango.
I didn't even look at the price.
I know the price. I
I
love
mango and I bought my mango and I devoured it.
It's just
I had a
crazy.
good old time eating mango. I can't time when to go Trinidad mango season.
When is mango season? Not June?
That's gone already.
Yeah,
May, June.
June.
Yeah.
I like starch mango. If I have, when I come into Trinidad, hopefully I can come to Trinidad next year Christmas. I am not planning anything because the best laid plans never happen. So if that happen, I will come to Christmas, but I don't think we'll get mango when we go for Christmas.
No. We'll either go Christmas or July. We'll be too late or definitely too early.
But July is
But,
when we close the restaurant and we have the time. But next year, as it's my birthday, my big birthday, I think the family is going to go to a cruise next year somewhere in the Caribbean. And when I say the family, I mean my brothers and sisters and everybody. So this is just a little bus up shot. If you see it a little brown, that's because I used some of the sprouted wheat flour to make it. So this is done, and just going to get a little spoon to turn it.
where roti brush, Mom?
I have one, but I don't need it. I just use the spoon. I have many. Like I have one here, and I have another one, but I already put oil in it because I had a spoon here. Listen, people, you know, I've been cooking since I was a little girl, and brush and thing we didn't have. You have this one of them kind of thing that
People
you
use
paste.
the enamel cup.
Yeah,
They use
people
the
use this.
cloth that they shred up.
Yep, or a napkin with some oil in a
People are
bowl.
bit innovative. They use whatever they can.
Aye, I'm good with that.
I remember when we go to a wedding, them guys used to have those big, huge sticks with the cloth hanging down from it.
Yeah.
And they used to brush the towel and the roti.
Yep. Yep. Everybody have their own way. This is done. I'm going to turn this off because I don't know if you're going to eat it. And it's just me, so I could always put away those next set and I can cook it later when you are hungry. And this is mine to cook now. So here it is, see? This is. Let me see what's happening here.
We just have to check that for 10 minutes. Like.
Let it boil down there for a minute. Then I'm going to add a little water. In the meantime, I'm going to get a plate so I can take my food out.
I could.
I have some pepper choker here. I made Murtani. One of these days when the place is ready outside for us to be able to grill again, I'm going to take you outside with me and make some. Inside here I have baigan and tomatoes and okra and bandania and pepper and garlic and oil. That's what that have inside here. But I don't make it spicy, so it's really not pepper choker to the masses, but to me it is. So this is thick and nice. I'm going to make add some gravy to this. Then I'm going to taste it. Let me see that there. I want to just add this before I take my food out so then I can taste it to make sure everything is good. The flavor is good. It's just the texture I'm looking for. But the flavor is perfect. So I'm going to take some of the peas dhal here. It is so good. I am going to enjoy every one of those Florida avocado. Okay, nice piece of avocado there.
I saw somewhere on the internet, I don't know if this was just joking or if it's just kicks, you know, but whatever it is, They say a Zabuka in Trinidad was $40, 40 TT dollars.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they believe it or not, but
Those were 99 cents.
eh?
Those were 99
Yeah,
cents.
these were 99 cents or $40 for a Zabuka. Wow. I don't know.
Okay, let me see what is happening here. Let me take a little piece again and taste it. And this will be the hardest part of the duck, because this is the gizzard. Like, no, this is not a gizzard. This is a piece of the breast. It's done. It's done. That's done. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to turn this off. When this chopped up, does not take no time to cook. I'm going to take some gravy and put it on my...
Well, we make a differentiation between shop ducks and farm duck because in Georgia, as well as in many other states, you could go out of the town area and into the country and you could buy fresh duck that raised at the farm. It is very similar, Muscovy ducks, to the Trinidad farm, not farm ducks, yard duck. But I prefer, and the missus, she prefers as well, the shop duck. So
Okay,
it's just a matter of personal preference.
but I love it.
I love it too.
That's some good food.
That's some good food?
That's some good food.
Well, I can't wait to get hungry later,
So,
so I can eat again.
you definitely have to have a piece of the avocado. Oh my lord, the avocado is awesome. Take some of the gravy, the curry, mix it inside the peas dhal, and here is the mortani. You need some mortani. Piece of meat. And that's all she wrote.
It's done.
That's all she wrote. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. I love you all. Thank you for reaching out to me. Bye.